I'm feeling very special, man. Thank you for spending time with us. We got Cordae on the Zoom right now, joining us here in the Twin Cities. Cordae, what's happening, my man?
How's it going, bro?
Man, it feels good. Yo, I love the song "Gifted." I'm just gonna say that straight up. You know,
Oh, thank you.
Roddy got pipes, but you giving him a little run for your money over there, man. You sounding real good on the track, man. I love it.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that though, bro.
Yeah, man, it's such a vibe. I mean, the Lost Boy too was a vibe as well. Grammy nominated, and definitely a gifted young man. And we appreciate what you're doing for the culture right now because it's intelligent. But there's still, it's still got the street elements, and you're putting out great music right now that is timeless. And I just really appreciate that, man. You know what I mean?
Man, I appreciate that, bro. Those words. That means a lot to me, bro. For real, for real. Thank you so much for that.
We can't ignore, obviously, how important politics is playing a role in your life right now, and just and speaking out against what's going on. There's a lot of people your age, younger, and my age. I mean, all across the board who just aren't interested in any of it, man. And what
Yeah.
what got you to feel close to that? What got you to want to be out there on the front lines? And you even got arrested yourself this year. What got you interested in it? Just there's even people that have been around for years and years and years that are just like, they don't care. My vote don't count. They don't care about anything political, which is okay. But what drove you to that? Were you raised that way, or did something happen in your life?
A combination of both of these things. I always been like, very self-aware. I always did the knowledge, you know what I'm saying, since I was younger. My mom's real into art history, you know what I'm saying? So she drilled that into me. So I was reading books on like W.E.B. Du Bois and Marcus Garvey and A. Philip Randolph when I was like 10 years old.
Right.
And through reading you learn that all of this is a cycle. It's just all the things that's even occurring today. It's nothing new. It's been going on for 400 years.
Right.
And and living as well, having to deal with police, being a young black man in America, it's no way you're not going to feel that in some sort of way. Being disenfranchised, being a product of my environment, and the positions and sort of just dealing with the hand that we was dealt. It kind of goes without saying, you feel it. It's definitely a difference. And so I say all that to say all of that sort of plays in a part to me just being aware and just being socially conscious.
What's a good place to start for a young person that is watching this right now? Like a good place to start as far as like a book, maybe that could just get them a little bit, get their engine going a little bit. Because I don't think a lot of times people are sharing like, hey, what books are you reading or et cetera. So
Yeah.
coming from you, you know what I mean? Where's a good place to start, or what's something that you would recommend to someone who may need to read something that no one would ever recommend them?
I'm gonna say Souls of Black Folk by W.E.B. Du Bois, Revolutionary Suicide, Huey Newton, Wretched of the Earth. And I can sit here all day and recommend books, but those are like the three that sort of elevated my perspective on things. And I read all of those at a super, super duper young age, And
Right.
so it's really that.
Man, that's crazy. How so? The quarantine life. Obviously we've seen you out there on the front lines, but how's quarantine been treating you? Has it been a good opportunity for you to kind of chill out and make music and do what you want, or are you staying busy, 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 or how? I feel like a lot of artists are handling it a little bit different.
I just been living, bro, and creating music. Uh, yeah, bro, I just been creating music this whole time. To be honest, that sounds boring as hell, but that kind of sums up my quarantine.
Right.
I've been in this, I'm in the studio right now. I got a little room in my house, and yeah, bro, just been working, perfecting my craft, getting better, keeping my pen sharp, working on this next body of work.
Right.
And living a little bit as well, spending more time with family, doing little things that I wouldn't have the time to do if we were on the road right now.
Yeah.
And that's really some of it. I'm kind of a boring cat, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been going too crazy, but I just been in the house, bro. Uh I don't know, I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert preferred. I'm a
Right.
preferred introvert, so it's cool.
So, with the music that you plan to release, and I know you're thinking about an album next year, are we gonna hear kind of what the vibe of this year in the music? Is that happening in your music, or are you kind of taking us to another place, or will it be a reflection of what's going on in the world right now?
To be honest, man, it's really too say. It's really too early for me to say. I'm just so early in the process, in the creative process for this next album.
Right.
But I'm sure, just knowing my creative process is gonna be a combination of all those things, because yeah, I'm just following, just still putting all the pieces together, and I just go from there, But it's gonna be a definite timeless body of work forever.
So, we're out here in Minneapolis, which, George Floyd happened here.
Yeah,
It was obviously a crazy time. I mean, George Floyd was murdered just, a few blocks just from where I'm sitting right now. The
yeah,
post office that I go to, the gas station burnt down. And
yeah.
it's a crazy time, man. You have any words for the young people and just people out here, and how we dealing with this, and what your take on it was?
Yeah.
It's just,
I flew to Minneapolis.
that's right.
The day after George Floyd died, the day or 2 days after.
Right.
And it's just important for everybody to know that I can't really give any advice, because how are you supposed to feel when you see somebody that looks like you getting killed, bro, in such a horrific manner, on this is like some post-traumatic shit that we're dealing with. That's not just something that you see and you just get over it the next day, bro. That sort of seeps inside your brain, and it can have long-term effects on your mental, bro. And just, I don't know, I'm sort of speechless, on that. I can't say, like, keep your head up. You know what I'm
What did
saying?
you
Like,
do out here, and how did you feel? Like, what did you
man,
see here in Minnesota when you came?
I was just out there. I had conversations with George Floyd's brother.
Mm.
I went to the spot, and I feel people's passion and anger. Like, they have every right to be, to react the way they reacted. um
Mm.
I feel them, like, so it's just super misfortunate, man. And it's, even now, I get uneasy talking about it, just because it was just such a terrible event, bro. And just everything that's going on in the world right now, bro. It's fucked up, man, but it's always a silver lining in it.
Well, first of all, thank you. You're one of the artists that are out there being vocal, is laying your own life on the line. Other, whatever. We're not going to try to compare, because that's not what we're doing. But just to see you do that, and knowing what you're putting yourself through, it means a lot to us, man, and it means a lot to everyone out there who's affected by it. And to use your platform for that, man, you got to understand that's amazing. And you're so young. You could be doing all the ratchet things in life, but you're
Yeah.
choosing to use your voice and your platform, and that really means a lot to us, especially for people who are trying to be agents of change out here, because we need more people like you. So we appreciate that. Tell them how important it is to vote this year, man. Is Cordae voting? What's up? What's going on?
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. It's super important to vote, bro. You have to vote for your local officials as well. Vote for your local sheriffs. Vote for your local city councilman. Vote for your superintendent, school, board members, mayors, obviously, senators. Yeah, bro, super important to vote. All of those things, presidential election, all of that, bro. This is the year to, really create change, to see what's going on in the world, specifically in this country. So definitely use that power you have.
And we appreciate that. And one quick question, a lot of young artists, they're not sure about how to navigate through being an artist. A lot of young artists will just send me, hey, I made this song, can you play it on the radio? But there's so many
Yeah,
steps in between there,
for
that
sure.
and then if they don't get the song played, then we're automatically marked as DJs as not being supportive. But there's a process in this whole thing. You got any advice for young upcoming artists on how they need to navigate, being a young artist, and really where they start from zero? They got some music, and then what?
I would say just trust the process and work on your craft.
Mm.
you know what I'm saying, and just stay on top of that. Make sure that the product is good. That's in whatever you do in life, not just music. Whatever sort of business venture you have or any creative idea, just perfect that idea, perfect that you know, you mute in this case in music, and get it to the highest level you can before you even think about sending it to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And so
Right.
just get it to the highest level, and then everything else is gonna fall into place.
Right. I appreciate that. Last but not least, man, you know, it's cold out here in the Twin Cities. It's cold in Minnesota, like Lil Yachty said. Obviously, with the pandemic going on, a lot of people are losing their jobs or becoming homeless. Last year, I started an initiative, you know, as hip hop kids, every concert we go to, we buy hoodies, right? And I'm sure Cordae is sitting on 1 million hoodies that you don't wear anymore. I'm sure on tour you get 1 million hoodies. But the reality is there's people out here that need it, man. They need that extra layer of love. So I do this thing called 10,000 hoodies for the 10,000 lakes. And I shot for a goal of collecting 10,000 hoodies for people in need here in the Twin Cities. Last year, we got almost 5,000 hoodies that people have donated from all around the world and right here in the Twin Cities. So I'm just asking you today, Cordae, I know you got, you know, a few hoodies that maybe you're sitting
I got a hoodie on me right now.
What's up, man? Can we get that to someone here in the Twin Cities?
Got y'all. Done. You'll have it in the next couple weeks. Easy.
Right, my guy. Gifted out now with Roddy Ricch. We're looking forward for another Grammy-nominated album. I'm sending you all love and blessings, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, big bro. Much love.